and welcome to Monsters, Magic, and Mathrocks. I'm Anna, and I will be your dungeon master for this Tal'Dorei adventure. Let's meet our players.
Hi, I'm Tegan. I will be playing Jack.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'll be playing Bastille.
I'm Josh, and I'm playing Nico Blue.
Hi, I'm Oz. I'll be playing Adjustated Nimbus. Totally
You're
didn't
just saying.
We're all gonna
I'll
do
be
it.
playing Oz.
Yeah,
Just
it'll
follow
happen
me.
to all of us at some point. Well, all of you.
I think last time it was Tegan.
Yeah.
We're all gonna do it.
Yeah.
Wait, can we do an intro like that once? Where we all have it backwards?
We should cosplay our characters.
I was gonna say
I'm not dressing up as a cat. No way.
I was just
You
gonna
put cat
say,
ears on your headphones.
Yeah. I can figure something out. I got you. All right. Also want to give a shout out to Joe for doing the incredible art that you're seeing all over the screen and channel and stuff like that. Check him out at joerocksart.com, which we will also link in the description. Who wants to recap what happened last session?
Who's got notes? Who's got them?
well, we figured out that the puppets, or we went back to Kalisa's office, and we were told that it could be a coincidence. It probably isn't. When we brought the puppets back, we were told that they were, in fact, his puppets that had gone missing, and
Yeah, they had a symbol or something carved into the
right
foot
in
or
their
something.
chest.
In the chest.
Bleeding eye.
That was the bleeding eye for the ruiner. Ruiner? Yeah. We've been tasked now by Kalisa, to investigate the rumor of a demon coming out of the Shade Burrow that we think was started by Baz.
A couple of operatives from the Cobalt Soul are missing.
Yeah.
And we've been tasked to go find the two sentries. Goran and Amar?
Yeah.
Sure.
And then we've also asked them to keep an eye on some of Nico's people to keep them safe while we're gone.
Right, the trek through the sewers.
The multiple treks through the sewers. And at the end, Beth's got to meet a god archfey.
Question mark?
Yeah.
Archfey?
I got to witness it. Everybody else was asleep, and I wasn't allowed to wake you up.
And you kicked me awake.
Yes, I did. To inform you that someone was like, keep her safe for me. And I'm over here like, who the hell are you?
All right.
Certainly tracks.
And hopefully you've all marked a long rest. If you haven't, go ahead and do that now. So going from Western to the Shade Burrow is going to take a couple of days. I'm not going to do watches every single day. Instead, I'm going to have two of you go ahead and roll a d20. Roll a perception check. We'll just do 2 watches for each additional day of travel.
Is it days or weeks to get to Shade Burrow?
It's just days. I don't know how maps work. We're gonna do days. It takes 3 days.
I think last time we said weeks. Because we don't have horses, we're walking.
Oh yeah, that's right. You are walking. I mean, it's not super far on the map.
If I walked there, anyone can walk there.
I don't know. On the map, on my screen, it's like a half an inch between the two, so it really doesn't look like they're all that far.
Yeah, that doesn't seem that far.
No, like 3 days travel should get you there, I think. I said weeks, as in you're going to be gone. You'll be gone for a couple of weeks, because it's going to take you 3 days to get there, then you've got to do the thing, and then 3 days to get back. Well, the travel time alone is a week.
Okay.
Almost. It's 6 days.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Where are you picking up?
So I need 2 of you to make perception checks for the remainder 2 days of travel.
Who has good perception?
Yeah, that was a 6. So we need something that's really good perception.
8.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
We don't see anything.
No. So I'm gonna say on your second night, when you're sleeping.
Oh, wait, hang on. I took expertise and perception when I leveled up. That's an 11,
Okay, cool.
if that makes a
That's
difference.
so much better. No. Okay, so well, it does make the difference in that the second night when Adra's taking their watch, they like kind of trance out because they don't sleep. Well, she doesn't sleep. So
Don't have to sleep.
yeah, she doesn't have to sleep. So she's just kind of staring off into space and just kind of zones out. And you all wake up surrounded by some thugs who one walks up, kicks whoever's nearest to them. They all have weapons at the ready and says, I think we'll be taking your gold.
No, you won't.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
So,
Bastiel's gonna stand up. Can he just like grab one of them and pick them up for intimidation?
What you can all do is roll initiative because they came to fight, and if anybody makes any sort of move, they are ready for that. So I'm going to need some initiative.
Damn it!
Oh, hold on to your initiative till I ask. Oh, they're just rolling so well. Let me tell you. Oh, Lord. Okay, Nico.
13.
Jack.
15.
Bass.
18.
Adra.
8. Okay, you're going into a dice jail. That one's not being used good.
You are up first. We're disregarding movement. Whoever you want to move. There are 3 people. One, we're gonna say one dressed all in black. One who looks like he might be the leader of the group. And another one in like really loose, flowy clothes. Black clothes, leader of the group, flowy clothes. Those are your 3 baddies. Movement doesn't matter. Whichever one you want to attack, that's the one you get up to. You're all kind of clumped together. Okay, Bastille.
Okay. He's gonna go after the one with the flowy clothing.
Okay.
And he is going to rage.
Okay.
He will use his claws to like grab at the guy and try to also grapple him. Would that count as an attack or just a grapple?
Yeah, grapple would be your action, and so like that would use your whatever your action is. So
Yeah,
if you
then
have
he's
2
just gonna
attacks,
attack.
Then yeah, grapple's a full attack. Okay.
Yeah, that's a D6, a D8. I can read, I promise. To attack, that's gonna be 16.
That just hits.
Well, now we know. And that'd be 8 damage. Slashing.
Anything else?
He's gonna try to make sure that he plants himself between a couple of squishies and somebody else. He'll try to give Nico flanking.
Okay, yeah. Do that. Alright. Jack, you're up next.
Alright, I will also center on the flowy clothes.
Okay.
And I will cast... where is it? Gosh darn it. Defile Ground.
Okay. What does defile ground do?
It sounds naughty.
It does sound naughty.
Oh.
I was
One
saying,
use per long rest bonus action. And it is a 10-foot radius of sorry.
terrain.
Difficult terrain, thank you.
Okay.
But it only affects them. And
Oh.
any first round attack by anyone gets an extra 1d4 necrotic damage.
I was saying, she used that against the puppets too.
Yeah, that's right. I do remember that. Okay, okay,
Damn.
okay. So does it do damage right now?
No.
Okay. So I will say since it's a 10-foot radius, you get Flowy Boy and the fancy lad.
The fancy lad. And action, I will also mold earth underneath flowy clothes.
Okay. What does that do?
That removes a 5-foot cube of dirt
Okay.
underneath them.
Let's see if they make their dex save. I'm gonna say no. That was real bad. So they are now prone in a
hole.
very shallow grave. Okay, Nico. Can't hear you.
So Nico would have been sleeping the furthest away from the fire, from everybody else. So he would run up, and Bass is trying to give him flanking, so he would get up as close as he can. Am I close enough, or do I need to click the boots?
Nah, you're good.
All right.
You're all just kind of clumped together.
Okay.
Nobody's outside of like a 30-foot radius.
Okay. So I'm going to get up there and, with the Moon Touch short sword, do a swipe at an
Okay, is
advantage.
this the flowy?
Yeah, the one that Bass is flanking
Okay.
with.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, that's an 18 and a 19 for
Both hit.
27.
Both hit.
Well, no, it's just that was my advantage.
Yeah, that's right. I was just like, oh, wait a second. No, that's your advantage. So that means that hits, and you get your sneak attack because you got to roll with advantage.
Right, and that is real bad on the damage roll. That is 6 damage plus my sneak attack. That's better. 13 sneak attack damage.
Nice.
Plus.
Oh yeah, 1d4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you roll that, Jack.
Oh,
I do.
Yeah, it's your spell.
I think it just adds on to a weapon attack, but here we go.
Okay, it's your spell. You roll.
3.
3 more.
3 necrotic.
Okay.
And I have 2 weapon fighting, so I'm gonna with my dagger. And I'm still flanking, so I still get advantage, but I don't think I get my sneak attack.
No, sneak attacks once per round.
19.
That hits, yeah.
So a D4 with my dagger. 1.
And on Defile, is it only the first attack or all attacks?
I think it's just the
I'm
first one.
just looking that up.
If I remember correctly, it was the first one because I remember
Yeah,
that
it's
from
just
the.
first attack.
Yeah.
First
First
attack
attack
First
per
time.
per person, right?
Yep.
Or just okay. I was gonna say. Otherwise, that's not a great spell. Okay. Next up is the person dressed all in black, and they are going to. They're kind of on the opposite side of where Nico, Bass, and Jack are, so they are going to go after Adra.
Okay.
So let's see. They are going to use their short sword. And that's a natural 1. So, yeah, that definitely... they swing at you, drop the sword, and have to pick it back up again. And they go for their second attack.
You're not very good at this, are you?
They're really not.
The next one hits. It's a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. And you take 3 points of piercing damage.
My God.
Yeah. And then
Oh, ow,
Are these the same bandits that kept trying to ambush the Mighty Nine?
He's like it.
not.
They're descendants.
I just rolled like Will Wheaton.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Alright, so that ends their turn. Adra, it's your turn.
Oh,
Jesus.
buddy. I'm gonna put a hex on the fancy lad.
Not the fancy lad.
And then I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast.
Okay, who are you doing that at?
One's gonna be the man in black, because, of course.
Okay, because I think Eldritch Blast is a range, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're definitely going to be at disadvantage for
And then
the guy in front of you, the person in front of you.
the other one would be
The
the
other
fancy
two, yeah, the other two, I will give you one of them at no disadvantage because I think it's 30 feet, right? Is that your range?
lad. It's got a range of 120 feet.
Jesus Christ.
Try to figure out like how far away they have to be to not be at disadvantage.
Yeah, it just says ranged, so.
Mm.
Okay, so the other two I will give you range then, since it doesn't really specify. You can have straight rolls for them. The guy right in front of you, that's going to be a
I only have
disadvantage
two.
because they are melee.
I only have 2 beams. So I'm gonna
Okay.
go do one to the man in black, which I'm fine with disadvantage on that.
Okay.
And
So
the other will be
let's go ahead and do the person in black first. So disadvantage.
MIB.
Uh,
This is Tommy Lee Cruz. Went down the wrong path. Man in black.
9.
9 misses.
Tommy
Okay.
Lee Cruz?
Wait.
That would be Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones.
And then you said flowy boy or fancy boy?
Fancy lad.
Fancy lad.
Shut up,
Alright.
Josh.
Go ahead and roll for the
I
fancy
did
lad.
not. I'm sorry. That was a 9 plus 6 for 15 for the first one.
That does hit.
Oh.
Woo.
Okay. I didn't count. I forgot about my modifiers.
Yeah. Remember your
Don't forget
modifiers.
about those.
Forgot about my plus to hit. Okay, so that's 8d10. We'll do Luna's for a total of 6 damage.
Damage.
And
Okay.
that's. And then d4 for the necrotic, right?
Not for him. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Only flowy boy and fancy lad have. It's only a 10-foot.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then a 12 to the other one.
12 total to hit.
12 total to hit.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay.
Anything else? Adressaya?
That's my action. Don't think I have a bonus action. And I did my bonus action already, so nope.
Okay. Well, you got Fancy Lad's attention trying to attack him. So he is going to come up and flank you with the man in black.
So half movement climbing out of the hole and half
Nope,
movement
not
trying to
flowy.
get there.
Not flowy.
Yeah, not
Not
flowy,
flowy.
fancy.
Flow is
Fancy lad. Yeah.
Oh, that got confusing.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Flowy and Flancy, they're Flowy and Fancy.
Flancy.
Chloe and Clancy.
Look,
Oh, Jesus.
I've already
Alright.
made
Words.
my mistake for this session by combining Tom Cruise with talking with Joe.
Alright, so that is a dirty 20 to hit with the
Yeah,
first
that
one.
hits.
So that is 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And he and then the second hit is a 17 to hit.
Hits.
And that one is 10 points of damage.
Ooh. Okay.
And he's going to stay right there. This brings us to Flowy Boy, who is going to stand up using half his movement, crawl out of the hole using the other half of his movement, and is going to attack. I think he's going to go for Nico, because Nico really did a number on him. So, let's see. Alright, so first attack for him is a natural 1.
Miss.
With
He swings and almost falls back into the hole and catches himself last second.
awful bandits.
Terrible.
16
Hits.
hits. Okay, so that is 5 points of bludgeoning. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. These are fist, by the way, unarmed strikes.
19.
Okay, you're fine. And then the the third attack is a 10, which I'm pretty sure doesn't hit you. Okay, so that is his go. Bastille, your turn.
Hi. He is going to bite the guy.
That's right?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
Damn, I forget I get a +6 to this. That's a 19.
That hits.
Cool beans. Ooh. That is 10.
Amazing. It's looking a little rough.
He's also going to turn around and face one of the guys going after Adra.
Okay.
Um,
I think. Oh yeah, Fancy Lad did. Go towards. So yeah, you could turn around. Like you wouldn't be able to reach melee, because
oh yeah.
Yeah, around the fire and stuff like that. But like you can turn around and face that way. And you could get there in a move, no problem.
Yeah, that'd be fine. He's just going to turn around so that way he's still technically acting as part of a shield for Nico. And then that way if he needs to step over, he can, and he'll be the easy target for the guy to go after instead of Nico because his back is turned.
Okay. Cool.
He's trying to be meat shield.
Gotcha. Jack.
Okay, do I have enough movement to get behind Flowy Boy?
Yes.
Awesome. I will do this. And I will cast Thorn Whip.
Alright, you might not want to get behind him because I think Thorn Whip is range.
Oh, yeah, I guess not directly behind him.
Yeah.
I want to throw the Thorn Whip across the hole towards him.
Do you want? Okay. Yes. I'm here for this. Go ahead.
Oh no! Someone going back in the hole?
God, I hope so.
Attack! Oh, what is that? 13 plus 8.
Oh yeah, you got him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it was a 16 was his AC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you hit. So go ahead and do the damage because I think Thorn Whip does damage.
2d6 piercing. 3 damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I yank him.
Okay, I'm gonna let him make
the
a
hole
dex
go.
save to see if he can keep himself from falling into, or an acrobatics, I think, for him. That's a natural 2. I don't think there's a modifier in the world that is gonna let him save from not falling down into that hole.
Hold on. Is this the same thing as like the last time that guy kept trying to get away from us in the other campaign?
Yeah, so you do the Thorn Whip, it gets him, gets his foot and yanks, and he falls on his ass and gets pulled right back into the hole. And he's just like, motherfucker! Anything else, Jack?
As a reaction,
You can't do a reaction on your turn. That's if
On my
somebody
turn?
hits you or if somebody else is on somebody else's turn.
it's a special thing.
Huh.
Call of the Shadow Seeds. I summon a Shadow Seed. When a creature that is within the area of defiled ground, you can use your reaction to summon a blighted sapling.
Yeah, so even if it's a special, it's a reaction, which you can't do on your turn. You do
Okay.
that on somebody else's turn.
It was going to be funny, but I'll leave it alone.
I mean, you can still do it.
You just gotta wait.
I
Just later.
Call up
And
Wait, are you gonna put it in the hole?
I was going to drop one in the hole. But
Yeah, so you have to do that when somebody in the defiled ground takes damage. So when they take damage, you can then use your reaction to create this. Yes.
that's the reaction. Okay.
Yes. But because this is your turn, you can't, like, you're the one who did the damage. Somebody else has to do the damage. Because
Okay.
reaction, you don't get a reaction on your turn. You get a reaction between your turns.
That makes sense.
Yes. Okay.
Understood. So I do not.
Oh, he also, did
have-
you do the additional D4 on him? For
Oh!
the necrotic?
For the necrotic, because he's right there, because I kept him there.
Mhm.
It's a 1 necrotic.
Okay. Every little bit helps.
And bonus action, because Thorn Whip is a cantrip, I can
Yeah.
bonus action Healing Word to Adristea.
Bless.
Oh!
Oh, where are you? 1d4 plus 5.
Nico, you're
Hey-ya!
on deck after this, so think about what you want to do.
You heal 6 points.
Nice.
That'll
Alright.
do.
Nico, you're up.
So am I flanked with Bastille, or is Bastille like between me and the flowy guy?
We're gonna say that yes, you are flanked with
Okay.
just, or you can easily get to such a position to be
Okay.
flanked with Flowy Boy.
Okay, so I'm going to swing with my Moon Touch short sword.
Okay.
25
That
to hit,
hits.
Jesus.
and that is 10 points of slashing damage and 12 points sneak attack damage.
And he is in his grave.
Is it? Oh dear.
Oh, he's already there.
Already there.
Is there anybody else within melee range of me? So I have 2 weapon fighting. If
You would have to move.
Get
You
out
can
the-
get there easily.
then I'll move
So you-
and do like
so you-
a baseball slide, like next to like whoever's closest and try to get him in the hamstring.
Okay, I would say that the fancy lad is probably closest.
All right, fancy pants then.
Okay,
Gotta make him fancy
22
short.
to hit.
that hits. Yes.
4 points of damage. Rolled the 4 on my d4.
Amazing. Anything else, Nico?
That's gonna be it for me. I don't have anything else.
Okay. So the man in black is next. Adra, you're on deck. He is going to go after Adra. And he is now flanking with the fancy lad. Where are my dice? Alright. See if he can hit now. For fuck's sake.
I don't think he can.
Does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
Okay, I rolled a natural 1
I have
and a
secondhand
7.
embarrass for this guy.
Ooh.
Oh, buddy.
I'm having an especially Will Wheaton night tonight.
Oh no.
You eat your Wheaties today?
Teen.
Nope.
Bitch.
I think those need to go to dice jail.
I think they need some inspiration.
All of my dice. I'm just rotating through. They're all bad. Go back in your guardian. Okay, that's his turn. Adra, it's your turn.
Oh, buddy. I think you're picking the wrong people to mess with. And I can't figure out where my fucking accent is, apparently. I'm gonna take and do Witch Bolt to the man in black since he seems so intent on trying to get some damage in.
Okay. I think that's ranged as well.
No, it's 30 feet.
Within 30 feet. Okay. Yeah.
I don't think it really matters.
Mhm.
Because I don't think a 10 will hit.
No. A 10 does not hit.
I'm just gonna bonus action Misty Step, like 15 feet back.
Hold on a second, because Witch Bolt a cantrip?
No, it's a first level spell, so I can't.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Can't.
Oh damn. I'm done then.
Okay. That brings us up to Fancy Lad, who
Nico took a baseball swing at.
Yeah. So, let's see. Who is he going to go after? Let's see. We'll do Nico. I rolled to see which one of the three, because he's around. There's 3 people around him. Okay. So. That's a 9 to hit.
Jesus.
There we go. And an 18 to hit. Okay.
Would he finally
4
get there?
4 points of piercing damage. Oh, Lord. My rolling is so bad. Bastille, you're up. Jack, you're on deck.
Alright, Bastille is going to run up behind the black clothed man and just sink his teeth into his shoulder.
Okay. I think you were in melee with the fancy lad, because you had said you turned around to face him so that he would attack you instead of Adra.
You said he was farther away, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
turned
right.
around so that way the flowy clothes guy would
Yeah,
feel more.
also you can go like the other way around the fire and get to the man in black. Yes.
Yeah, he would turn all terrain and just run over and then
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
Woo! Wish I wouldn't have wasted that right now. It would have been nice. I rolled an 18, so it'd be 18 plus
Yep,
6,
it
so
hits,
it definitely
It
hit.
hits.
So 1d8. Well, that is 10 damage. The bite.
Okay. Whew. Yeah. He's looking bloody. Anything
And
else, Bastille?
No, other than he's used all his movement and his action, so he would have.
You have more movement. I wouldn't think it takes you 30 feet together, but there's really, yeah. I don't think there's anywhere else you would want to go.
I think the
Alright.
only thing he would do is try to move in front of him to make sure that he's the target and not Adrastea.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check, and we'll see if he focuses on you.
That's my highest score.
I mean, you did just bite him.
24.
Okay, yeah. He'll go after you next round. Jack, your turn.
I would like to have my defile ground creep along the ground underneath the closest bandit.
Okay.
It has 30 feet.
30 feet of movement. You can move it and get both of them in it.
So you see this gross patch of ground just sort of crawl underneath him.
Ew.
So creepy, like the visual I am getting from that.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Just
yes.
sort of looks down. And I will also cast Wither and Bloom.
Okay, on is that a range area? Or is it a specific person?
Wither and Bloom is 60 feet. For an action, con save 16.
Alright, it's a 10-foot radius centered on a point, each creature in that area. Okay, so you can also center that so that both of them have to make the save, and it's a con, right?
Con.
Where are all my dice? There we go. This is a new dice. That's a 2.
Ooh.
For the 1, and the other one is a 21.
Okay. So one gets full damage and one gets half.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh! Double 6s for the first.
12
So
damage, and the other one
12
gets 6. Alright, well, you cast that, and the man in black just, like, crumbles down into the ground, like, withers up, like, it's just sucking all of the life from him.
With Wither and Bloom, you also stare at Jack, who is also all black-eyed and veiny again, going,
Alright, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Nico.
Twinsies.
How is the fancy guy looking?
He looks fine. He's
Looks
barely
fine.
been touched. Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm gonna drop my short sword and my dagger and pop my claws and dig them both into his sides and, like, cat hiss in his face and go, "You should run."
Okay, do your claws
Amazing.
have, like, an attack roll and damage and stuff assigned to them?
Yep, they do.
Fabulous. Go ahead and let's roll that.
First,
See if you get-
first one is 17.
That just hits.
Okay, and that is 2 damage.
Okay.
And the second one is 21,
That also hits.
and that is 1 damage.
And roll an intimidation check.
Intimidation. Not great at it. Natural 20 for a 21.
Yeah, okay.
For a
so-
22.
Oh.
You dig your claws into his side, and he pushes back away to get out of those, and he's like, oh fuck, and he tries to like scramble away and run. Nico, you can have an opportunity attack, and I think Adrastea, you can, because Nico and Adra, I think you were flanking him, or you were close enough. You were both within melee of him. So you two both can have opportunity attacks.
12.
15.
Neither one hits.
Oof.
So he's gonna take off running on his turn, which he can't do yet. And Adra, now it's Adra, it's your turn, and we'll say after your turn, you both try to get him as he runs, and you missed. So go ahead and take your turn, though.
I'm gonna do a witch bolt. That's gonna miss.
Fabulous. Okay. And then he is going to run. I'm going to, like, out of initiative, just in, unless y'all want to do stuff to him as he's running away. But he is going to run and then dash, so he is going to go, I think he's got 60, yeah, it'll be 60 feet total to run away. Okay, so if nobody is going to attack him while he's running away, which that's very kind of y'all. Alright, you do have 2 dead bodies in camp with you.
There is a hole.
One's in a hole. Yep.
Can I catch the guy running?
Yeah, he's 60 feet away. What do you want to do to catch him?
I would just grab him. His walking speed is 30 feet, though.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to... Well... Yeah, you would be, like, you would never be able to catch up to him, because his walking speed's 30 and yours is 30, so even if you both... Like, you wouldn't be able to get up to him and have an action to grapple him. You would just be
fair.
you would be, like, 5 feet behind him running.
Yeah,
Bastille has a movement speed of like 50, right?
No, his movement speed is 30.
Oh, why did I think it was 50?
Don't know.
No. He all-terrain, but he's slow. He built like tank, not like Jeep.
Alright, so... What do you want to do with the 2 bodies in your camp?
Loot them first?
Okay. Investigation check.
$13.
13. Okay. So, you find, like, a handful of copper. We'll say, like, 6 copper. And you also find... Oh gosh, hold on. An intelligence check. All of you can make it if Nico's not being sneaky about his investigation check.
Cool.
Yeah, it's intelligence.
I'm not sneaking.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Wow, my dice really don't like me tonight.
Same.
10.
I got a 20. He's not intelligence, but I got a nat 20.
Natural
10.
1.
So it's a 19. Because I have a -1.
Adris is
Alright.
kind of out of it tonight.
Yeah, so Nico is like going through this guy's pocket. There's, a couple of coppers. The weaponry is all mismatched. The armor's all mismatched. There's like random things like metal objects like a teapot or a cup or spoons, like stuff that could be melted down. And Bastille, you're like, the dividing plains, you've been told, has the groups of these ravagers all over. Of like the raiders who are just going up and down. Now all of them are part of this ruiner cult, and you don't see the symbol of the ruiner anywhere on this guy, but you think this is probably one of the other ravager groups they were just trying to take advantage of you all being here to steal from you and bring it back to their centralized thing. And I believe, let's see, I know I gave y'all a map. So you probably, if you look at the map that's in DM drops, and Josh, I'll show you later. There's a group like right below Westron. You would assume like maybe that's the one that gotcha.
Okay.
Because the other group that's nearby would be the Ruiner cult.
Is Shadeborough south of Westron? I don't remember.
It's east.
It's east.
It's east. So okay.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're looking at the map, it's like here is Western, here is Shadeborough. And then the group that was marked on the map was down here.
And then there's another one, like, further east, but it looks further away. So, I mean, technically...
Just proximity would make sense for it to be that group. Okay.
Yeah. It's one of the groups. And, like, those are their headquarters. They take sections of the road that they that's like their territory, and that's where they get people. So like even though the main group is down further south, they have territory that they cover. So okay. So that's what you find on your baddies.
Well, at least you made a nice hole for them to sleep in. They'll get to keep their road. Kind of.
And I just sort of ask somebody to get the other body, and it's like, well, let's just hide our tracks again. This feels weird, and I push dirt into the hole.
I think you can use mold earth to go ahead and fill that back in.
It's like, shh.
Yeah. Yep.
Go to sleep. Shh. Bastille is going to look at Jack and be like, well, at least for a few minutes there, we looked like we could have been family. The whole eye thing.
What?
Yeah, that was a bit odd.
Oh, right. Ugh.
Are you alright?
When I do, like, gross spells, that might happen. Sorry.
Good to know.
Whatever keeps you alive.
Yeah.
That's my main concern. Stay alive. By the way, he's gonna turn and look at Adra and say, are you okay?
I'm good.
I don't want whatever the hell that was that woke me up or showed up in the middle of the night to come after my ass.
No.
Is everyone actually okay?
I'm not that bad.
I don't think Bastille got hit at all. No, he didn't get hit at all.
Well, a lot of you didn't get hit at all because I rolled for shit.
That was all Adra.
Yeah.
How many hit points are you missing?
12.
It's not too bad now.
Yeah. I'll walk over.
It is the middle of the night. Y'all can go back to sleep and get a full rest, so it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
full
up
rest.
to you.
So
if you
just
wanna
in cases, I'll walk over and touch a cure wounds. 1d8 plus 5. Where's my d8s? Shoot. There you are.
So go ahead and do the cure wounds, and then we are gonna go ahead and do a break. Okay. So yeah. You take care of the bandits. You go back to sleep. somebody besides Adra takes watch, and you successfully sleep through the night. And I am not going to do 2 encounters. That was just to see if you got an encounter. So your final sleep before you arrive at Shadebarrow is also uneventful. And as you come up, it's like this big forest, but it's very dark and dreary. Like when you are near a forest, you can look in and you can see through the trees back into it. You can't do that with this one. There is a thick layer of fog on the ground, but it's not even the fog. Like, it's not high. It's just across the ground. But you can only see, like, 3 trees in, and then everything just goes black. Like, it's very dark. Like, it's shadow. It doesn't just, like, cut off. But, like, the shadow is just so heavy that you can only see, like, 3 trees in, and then everything just starts to vanish.
Yeah, that's what I walked out of.
Well, this is interesting.
I don't know. I think I'd build a summer home here.
Hey, it's better than the place I walked out of from there.
I'm not sure if that would be concerning, or if that's... Actually, no, that is concerning. A little bit.
He's oddly undisturbed by this fog.
What does it sound like?
Not a lot of sound.
It's quiet as hell.
Yeah, you hear crickets and birds and stuff like that behind you, but from in front of you, where the forest is, not much.
Where'd all the animals go?
There aren't any there.
I'm not so sure that there are any.
Bass,
Not here.
you've been here. What is it that we're looking at?
Would he remember walking through there, what he was seeing?
Yep. So you remember waking up in a very, very dark forest. You remember picking a direction at random and just walking until you came out. And it was just nothing. Very dark, very quiet. Didn't see any animals, no signs of people, until you finally broke out of the trees.
Yeah, I didn't come across anything in there, but that doesn't mean there isn't anything there.
Do we not go a direct route? Should we be sneakier?
I don't think it would matter here.
I think we should try to be as quiet as possible, but is it as dark in there as it looks like it is?
Yes.
Does Bastille have dark vision?
That's a good question.
He's a tiefling, I'd say yes.
Yeah, he
I
does
think
have
he
dark
could.
vision.
I think Jack is the only one without dark vision, right? Oh, at Jack and Adra. Yeah.
And you could see to find your way through Bastille?
To find my way through.
Well, you didn't like bump into shit and trip and fall a lot or anything like that because you just couldn't fucking see anything?
I see in shades of gray in the dark. I don't see color.
Yeah, Josh wanted to know if it was a magical darkness or not, because if it's magical darkness, dark vision doesn't do shit.
That's fair.
Still could see, yes.
Alright, so for those of us who can't see in the dark, it might be useful to maybe tie a rope or a string between us so nobody gets lost.
Be best to keep them all as close to me as possible.
Well, I
If
can
anything does
see
come
pretty
out-
good in the dark too, for a distance. But we got two among us who aren't going to be able to see very well.
Then they'll stay close to me. He is going to try to see if we have anything that can keep them close.
You all have rope.
Good.
Yeah. That's like standard D&D equipment. You all have 50 feet of hempen rope. So you can easily tie yourselves together.
I will cast Pass Without a Trace and turn into a wolf.
Oh, so there you go. So now Jack will have dark vision, right?
Yep.
Wolves have okay. So you'll just need to rope Adra to you, Bastille, and then Jack can see, and Nico can scout ahead like he normally does.
Should we tie Adra to Bastille or just hold on to like a 5-foot length of rope? Because tying her to Bastille might make any potential combat difficult.
Well,
It's up to y'all. I
As
mean,
long as I have use of my hands, I'm fine.
and I think you all have a dagger of some sort. Like, I'm not going to do a check to cut the rope if that's what you're worried about. Like, if you get attacked and you want the rope gone, you can just I take my dagger and cut the rope, and it'll be a free action.
yeah.
You can make a leash.
Also, I don't think it'd be a good idea to be scouting ahead in here. There's a potential that if this place is magic based, then everything could shift and we lose you.
That is a fair point. I gotta tell you, this might be the first time in a long time that I've been genuinely frightened. So, yeah, I'm not gonna be scouting. Fuck that shit.
Then we stay together.
Okay, so you're all gonna go in. You're staying together, and you wanted to be sneaky, right?
Casting Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, Jack cast that before she turned into a wolf. So yeah, you can all go ahead and roll a stealth check. And I think you use the wolf's stats for stealth because it's not a mind.
Yeah, I got +4 for wolf.
I'm so glad you did that. The first roll I had was a 3.
Well, pass without a trace is not
You just add
advantage.
10. You just add 10.
Just add 10 to your total.
Oh, then it's 13.
You don't have anything.
You don't have a stealth bonus at all?
I have a +1.
All right, so it's
Oh, sorry, 14. My bad. Jesus. I can
29.
math.
26. I rolled like shit.
Shut up, rogue. And what did the wolf get?
22.
22. Okay. Okay.
Can math,
So-
I promise.
All right, so you all start heading in. Are you looking for anything in particular, or are you just going in and seeing what you see? Like, is there any aim to this?
But it's trying to see what we can see. And I'm specifically, I want to listen and
Okay.
see if any sounds change or if there's any different smells. And I don't have like special things for smell, but I specifically I want to listen and I want to smell.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Also listening out for any kind
Assist.
of or looking out for any kind of signs of Gorin or Aymar.
Okay. So, Adra, go ahead and make a perception check as well, since you're kind of looking for different things.
25 for me.
Okay.
7.
7. Okay. Adra, you don't see shit. You're.
Yeah. Nope.
Well,
I mean, I'm kind of fine in
it
the darkness
should have
anyway.
been a disadvantage because you can't see in here.
I don't.
But I don't think you can get any. Well, you could get lower, but it's not going to change the outcome. So
You
we're
want to bet? I got a nat 1 the second time around.
amazing. Nico, you're looking around, kind of sniffing, and you do catch a new scent as you're walking. I would say you get, you walk for about an hour, and towards the end of the first hour, you get a faint whiff of like that sickly sweet of rotting meat. Just real faint. Real faint.
There's a body nearby. I can smell it.
I judge whether or not these guys would have made it in here? Like,
Well, you don't know anything about
Kalesa
them.
specifically said that we are
That's
far and
fair.
above more skilled than they were. Like, these people were sent in and they were out of their fucking league. I
Why
imagine
would
she
they
feels
send
real
rookies
guilty.
well, if we can find them, then we'll bring them home. I'm not leaving them here.
We'll try to follow the smell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a survival check.
I will assist. If I can.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
But Path of the Beast, I feel like, should give you something for that. It probably doesn't, though.
He does have a +4 to survival.
So how about I roll and you roll?
Yeah,
there you
that's
go.
fair.
Yeah.
It's a 22 for survival.
9.
Okay. Well, after Nico points out the smell, Bass, you thankfully also smell it, and you are able to successfully, like, Nico starts going off, and you're like, no, it's this way. Like, smell, it's this way. What are you doing? And you get, you start heading in that direction. And, I'm
it
assuming,
successful?
Nico, you're constantly looking, Nico and Adra, you're constantly looking for these things that you said. So I'm not going to make you make new perception checks. We're going to stick with what you had.
Sure.
So you get probably about like 30 feet, and Nico, you can see that there is somebody standing next to, like behind a tree, just kind of barely peeking out and watching you.
I'm gonna just point and Bass over there by that tree.
Make a perception check, Bastille. You can have advantage since he's pointing it out.
I'm so glad you did that. For advantage. You said perception?
Yep.
Then it's going to be a 14.
You don't see anything.
I'm gonna try to sneak up behind him.
How about you just lead me there?
I'm gonna stealth away, not say anything, and just stealth away.
Make a stealth check.
Damn it!
Natural 18 for a 29.
29. Okay. Okay. But I'm rolling as well, and just rolled another nat 1. That's
Damn.
5 this session.
But
Alright, so you stealth away. As you go out and around and do a big circle so you can come up on the opposite side of where your group's coming up, and you see a large feathered creature. The wings are mostly white, but like the tips are black, and it's kind of like hunched over, and the face and neck are super colorful. Like there's like a ring of blue, and then there's like some red, and it's got an orange beak and this little like weird thing hanging off of it that's like a reddish orange color, and it's just sitting there. And you would now, getting up close, recognize that this is an Ispherina. It's Aarakocra in D&D, but this is the Tal'Dori, so I think Icefara. You recognize this is an Icefara, and they're just kind of peeking around the tree, and you see they're looking around like they're trying to find where you went.
So I'm gonna creep up behind him, and my dagger finds its way under their throat, and I go, I certainly hope your intentions are good, because if they're not, I'm your Huckleberry.
oh my god!
No.
Look at its face! Oh my god!
I'll send you a picture, babe.
Amazing.
You can't look at it. That is not it. That's the bird it's based off of.
Incredible.
Yes.
Bonus
Turkey
points of
vulture.
its eyes. Bonus
Yes.
points of its eyes look exactly like that when that blade comes up.
Oh. Yes. Yeah, so, they freeze. And their neck just kind of turns almost completely around to look at you. And you see these wide, like, ice blue eyes staring down at you. Like, oh, hi. I'm sorry, friend. I was just curious what y'all were doing in my forest.
I'm gonna ease the blade away, but not like totally. We're looking for some missing people.
Oh, yeah, I've been having a lot of problem with that lately.
I'm gonna like motion for like so the group can see me to come over.
Yeah, and he sees that. He's like, "Yeah, come here. I'm sorry. I didn't mean any harm. I wasn't trying to do anything. I just wanted to make sure you were okay. Sometimes bad folk make their way in here, and I like to just try to stay away from them."
Can I get a read on this guy?
Ditto, yeah.
Insight check. Let's see if I can send you a text with what he looks like.
Of course, he gets a good
19.
insight check, but he can't freaking see. That is a 21 for an insight check. But I'm blind with my +4.
Okay. Yeah, he's telling the truth. You don't sense any lying coming from him.
It's like, so I take it me just wandering out of your woods wasn't terrifying unless I managed to not see you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah. But you were leaving, and you started in the woods. The people who start in the woods are usually okay. I do follow them to make sure that they leave, but they're usually okay. They don't usually leave. There's some trouble on the other side. I do remember you. You're one of the ones who left.
Did you happen to see? First of all, I'm gonna have more questions. But first things first. Did you happen to see two men? And I'm gonna describe what like the Cobalt Soul garb looks like. And if you did, could you maybe point in the direction where you saw them? And what do you mean by the other side?
The other side of the forest.
Okay, not like the other side, like okay.
Oh, I suppose there's one of those two. Those ones went up to the other side. I don't know. Yeah, they went in the portal in the middle of the forest. They're gone. They're not here.
Well, shit. Now there's portals.
Oh god, wait.
Portals.
Is it the one that I came out of?
Well, it's not the same portal. They just kind of pop up occasionally.
Okay. Hopefully not.
Yours went away, and then another one came, and they walked into that one. That was unfortunate. I didn't realize another one was going to pop up, but it just was there, and they were gone, and I couldn't even say words.
Is the one they wandered into still there?
No.
Shit.
That's great.
Has anything walked out of here after I have? Or before me?
No.
Okay.
Not after you. Occasionally people make it out of here. It's not a whole lot of people come out of the portals. They usually go in. I don't like to talk to people, so I just kind of watch.
Well, hopefully they didn't go into the same one.
I'm gonna lower my knife.
As y'all are talking, his head just kind of swivels on this long neck to look between all of you, and
Bassie likes him. He's like, thank you.
Also, Nico, now that you're up close and you're not really so intent on him, you notice that he is the source of that smell of the faint rotting meat. He's a vulture.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a vulture.
It was his breath.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What do we call you?
Oh yeah. Let's do introductions. I'm sorry. I don't talk like I said. I don't talk to a lot of people.
First of all, good sir, you have nothing to apologize for. Let me be the one to apologize. I made an assumption and I was wrong.
I don't blame your assumption. Like, a look around. It's kind of weird in here.
Well, yeah, it's scary as shit, but
Yeah.
I shouldn't have assumed
Right.
that the first thing I saw in here was going to be hostile.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You all can call me Vexorus, or just Faye, or Riss. I don't know. I don't have any friends, so I don't know how nicknames work.
Well, it's nice to meet you. You seem rather kind for being in such a grim area. My name is Adristea.
Nice to meet you, Adristea.
I'm Nico Blue.
Nico, you're a little terrifying, but it's nice to meet you too.
Well, thank you. And thank you.
Bastille. Thank you for making sure I got out of here.
Yeah. I was scared of you too at first when I was watching you, because you look real scary, but you were really kind walking through the forest. I don't know if you know. Some people walk with kindness. You walk with kindness. And then the neck turns so that he's looking at Jack.
And I put my paw up.
This is
One
Jack.
little wing goes out and shakes the paw. Jack.
She's
That's
not
wolf's
always. She's not always a wolf.
No, she's not. Okay.
Well, have you had any problems out of here recently? Besides just the portals.
There's some sort of infestation on the other side of the forest. But other than that,
And this infestation is the source of the portals?
no, the portals have been there forever. The infestation's
Okay.
new.
Alright then. And how is it that you can tell where the portals go? Like when you know that the one that Bass came out of is not the same one that the other two fellas went into. How is it that you know that?
Whatever's on the other side looks terrifying, probably.
You can see through it to the other side?
I don't know that the others didn't go through a portal that led to the same place. I have no idea.
Oh,
It wasn't
alright.
the same portal because, like, he came out and then he started walking and, like, it went and it disappeared.
Alright. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. I don't
Look-
know if they were the same or not, but
If it was the same portal and they walked into it, they're not coming back alive.
I don't think anybody's ever come back.
Then that answers it. What do you mean by infestation on the other side of the forest?
Oh, well, there's these, like, humanoid things. They're a little gray and, they got, like, pointy teeth and weird eyes, and they on that side of the forest, that's, if people don't come back, it's because they eat them.
Huh.
What do these things smell like?
Well, mostly like food, but I feel like people probably don't eat what I eat, so they smell like carcass.
So they're zombies now.
I don't know, is that what you call them?
Well,
Do they move with intelligence or do they not?
I mean, they don't really. If there's not a something to go after, they don't really like go anywhere. Like they don't make plans or anything. They just kind of huddle
Then-
together, and then when
Sounds-
something comes, then they go after it.
That sounds like a zombie.
Yeah.
Your guess is good as mine.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks. I owe each and every one of you a very heartfelt apology. Ever since I've met you, I've seen shit that I never thought was real. And now I've fought magical scarecrows, magical dolls, and now I'm fixing to go fight some zombies potentially, and there's supposedly a portal that people are coming into and out of, and well, shit.
How long have you been traveling together?
Do I have like a lot of egg on my face?
Week?
You don't have any egg on your face. It's okay. A week?
Yep.
All
Maybe
of this
a few.
has happened in a week.
Maybe
Maybe-
less than a week.
More like 3 or 4 days.
Not very long.
It's been a lot.
It's been
We've
like a
gone
week.
through.
Like out of character, it's been like a week. It took 3 days to get here, and then it took overnight to get to the farm, overnight to get back. So that right there is 5 days.
So yeah, about a
So it's
week.
been like a week.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
Oh, may want to warn you about some people that may try to come into the woods.
I'm sure you really want to warn them. Well, we should warn them.
The bird.
But
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Ravagers.
Festrus, right? Festrus was his name?
yeah, we should warn Fester
Yeah.
about them.
Textures. I will.
They will not walk with kindness.
Oh,
Oh,
I like the name.
oh,
There are
okay.
people that might try to enter the forest. They will not walk with kindness. If
People don't see me. I'm usually okay.
Well, just
Okay.
be
That's good.
extra careful if you happen to see
Yeah.
folks like that.
my only suggestion is, if they happen to start walking towards the portal, don't stop them. It's the best case for.
Those.
I don't usually stop people from going into the portal because I don't know people. I don't know that I could read people. I've been alone out here for a while. So
Buddy.
I'm afraid, if I go stop somebody, they might be bad. So I just don't. I feel bad about it. I probably should stop people from going in the portal.
No, that's not your responsibility. They should know better themselves.
In this case, these people might deserve the fate that awaits them on the other side of the world.
Not all, but at least some.
At least some.
Okay.
Thank you for your time. Do you want us to handle the things over there on the other side of the forest for you?
Oh, I can help you. If you're going to take care of those things, I can help.
If you're up for it.
We are here for a job, and we're supposed to bring back proof of life or death on these 2 people. Since
But
it doesn't
we
seem
can't
like
do
we're
that.
going to be able to accomplish that, we may as well accomplish something.
I can
Yes.
also
That's true.
take you to where the portals usually are. I stay away
Oh.
from where it's like a
So-
little.
So there's not
Clearing?
always a portal there? Like it disappears and then there's just like ground for a while? It's not like poof, poof.
I don't know if I want us going back
Oh.
to where I came from.
You won't go through a portal. They only happen in the clearing. I could just take you to the edge of the clearing so you can see it. I don't even
Okay.
know if there'll be a portal, but I
That
can
might
take
be
you
worth
there.
investigating.
Okay. Don't mind the wolf. I'm gonna reach down and give her a pat.
And Zara shakes off.
Okay. Do you want to go do the
We'll look at the
infestation now?
we'll
Or
look at
the
the clearing and then
Yeah, the clearing first, and then we'll go look at these zombies.
Okay. All right. Well, follow me. And he darts off. And he does not used to having people around, so I need everybody to make a perception check to see if you find him.
Jesus.
25.
13.
That's an 11. Bastille can't frickin' see.
23.
Hey, Nico and Jack, you see where Ferrex Cisco's Adra and Vass. He just disappears.
How do you lose him? It's a giant bird. How can I not see this
Giant
guy?
rainbow bird.
Only
Do
the
I smell him?
To be fair, Bastille can only see in grays.
Yes.
And Adra's kind of blind in darkness.
Yeah. That kind of tracks, yeah. Well, Nico can only see in grays too, but I feel like, yeah, Nico and Jack can keep track of him because not only do they see his movement, because he
They can
moves in such a
smell
way
him.
that it's almost like the tree shifting naturally. Like, he doesn't just walk, he just kind of meanders through and just naturally stealthy. And yeah, Jack and Nico can keep following, so as long as y'all follow with Jack and Nico.
Actually, to that point, I am gonna snap Robin into existence, and since I'm currently tied to Bastille, I'm gonna enter the
Okay.
Fox division.
Okay, go ahead. You can
Sweet.
make a perception check using your Fox's stats.
Yeah, I don't know which way this is gonna be, but we'll find out. That's 3.
Distraction?
Mhm.
Distraction.
Fox. It's gonna. It may be fake, but it's a fox.
And yeah, Robin is very distracted because, and a little freaked out because there's no noises. And there's
Yeah.
not a whole lot of smells. Like, you can tell nothing lives here. And the only thing he can smell is Ferrex's breath. Okay, so Ferrex's leads you through the forest. You walk for probably about another 30 minutes before he stops, and he just kind of like, he wasn't there, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's just right there. Even those of you who weren't able to track him, he's just suddenly there looking straight ahead. That's the clearing. Don't go in the clearing, but that's the clearing.
So when you go in the clearing, is there normally a portal that shows up?
I don't go in the clearing. But yeah,
No.
occasionally.
Look for a stick or a rock or something on the ground and throw it into the clearing.
Okay. So yeah, you take a stick or a rock or whatever, you toss it in, nothing happens. There is no portal currently.
Anywhere around the edge, are there any kind of bodies, discarded clothing, blood, any kind of sign of anybody?
Make a either perception or investigation check.
Let's go with perception. $17.
17. You do see footsteps leading into the clearing, and it's 2 sets of footsteps, and then they just stop.
So that would be probably where the portal, the edge of the portal is.
I smell the footprints.
Okay.
See if I
I
can
see
get
any kind of arcane markings.
Make an art. Well, I guess that would be a perception check to see if you can see them.
Oh yes, this is my best skill. My dice don't like me today. 8.
Nope. I don't see anything.
Bastille is going to reach down and touch the very edge of the clearing to see if he can feel anything. Like, just the sense of, like, whether it's malicious, whatever portal has popped up there.
There is no portal currently.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just an empty clearing right now.
Damn, he was hoping there'd be, like, some residual something there.
How many steps into the clearing before there were no more steps? Like 4, 5, 2?
7.
7? Okay, so I'm going to go 3 steps in and walk the edge. Without going in any further. Just walk the edge of the whole clearing.
Oh, I'd be careful, friend. The portals pop up all over the place in that clearing.
Back right back out. Fesrus, can you fly?
Let me look at my character sheet.
That's what I'm going to say from now on whenever somebody asks me a question. Let me check my character sheet. I don't know. Can you pick me up at the airport? Let me check my character sheet.
Anna Coco was supposed to be able to fly, but...
Yeah.
Features and traits. Let's look at that.
I feel like yes, Aircocker is supposed to be able to fly.
I know a lot of DMs don't let players play them because of the flying, because they're kind of OP.
Yeah.
And from the miniseries.
Yeah, that's what the Calamity. I was like, he could fly. Yeah, it's under speed. You can see that they can fly. So yeah, I could fly.
I wonder if you might do me a favor. Who is probably the lightest among us? It's either going to be me or Jack in your human form.
Good question.
Definitely ain't me.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, I think Bastille's the only one who put a weight in their character sheet.
Yeah, Bastille weighs 235 pounds. He ain't fucking light.
Well, first question is, would it be safe for you
Astro
What?
could probably be light because they can levitate. She can levitate.
Okay.
Yeah, Air Genasi is probably light. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think it would be safe for you to fly over the clearing, or do you just never do that? Because like, does the portal go up, or is it flat, or what does it look like?
It's like a door, and it is usually on the ground. I've never tried flying. Never thought about it.
Could you maybe do us a solid and fly one of us over just to get an aerial view of this clearing? I understand it might be a little scary, so if you don't want to, I'm not going to pressure you. But maybe we might have something that in trade for this favor.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah. That's not bad. I have a +5 to persuasion. Ah, fuck, that's not a 9, that's a 6. 11. Shit.
I mean, I don't know. The portals, they appear. I don't want to leave. I have things to do here.
That's fine. I understand. There's no pressure. What do you think?
Jack will drop wild shape.
Come back after the zombies.
Oh, well, you are a person. Look at that. That's a nifty trick.
Ugh.
Can you be any
Thanks.
animal?
Pretty basic ones, that's all.
That's still really cool.
I haven't mastered the wingy things like you.
Flying's
And
fun.
flying seems difficult. Scary.
Maybe, I don't know. I've been doing it my whole life, so maybe
True.
it was when I started, but it seems real easy now.
But we're not trying to go through a portal, are we?
No.
No.
Okay.
I'd say this is something that naturally occurs. I mean, there have been instances where portals can just randomly show up, but that's...
And Festrus said these portals have been here for a very long time. So,
Have we investigated the boot prints? Do they look like Cobalt Soul issue?
good point, good point.
Would we know what the soul...
I mean, they don't. Cobalt Soul didn't have like a
Like them like a standard
boot
uniform.
yeah. Like they have colors they wear, but they don't have like a uniform.
Mm.
You can, if you want to look at the footprints, though, you can make an investigation check.
Okay, so I'll just define the footprint in general. Investigation 17.
Okay. With the 17, you notice that on the right heel of one of the boots, there's a large chunk of the boot was taken out. So, like, when it steps down, there's like an area of mounded dirt where that chunk of heel is missing.
Right boot print?
Mm-hmm. Just on one of the sets.
One set.
Well, guess we have no other thing to investigate here, and I'd much rather not run the risk of that portal I stepped out of showing up again. Let's leave.
What time of day is it? Are we coming up on nightfall?
Say, yeah, it's probably like dinner time. Ish. Like, it's not, sun hasn't gone down yet, but it's probably like 5-ish.
I'm starting to feel a little peckish. What do you say we find as safe a place to camp as we can and fight zombies tomorrow?
Well, you
Not
don't
a bad
have
idea.
to. Yeah, I have a cabin.
Well, Festrus, aren't you just the hospitable one? That's a mighty nice offer.
Aww.
Would you like to stay? I'm not much of a cook, but I do have a fire pit if you like your food cooked.
We can do that.
That sounds just amazing, thank you.
Okay. Come with me. And he leads you back away from the clearing and away from the area that he indicated was the infestation. And it's not very far from the clearing, maybe like another 30-minute walk, but deeper into the forest. And you come across this quaint little cabin. There is a little garden to one side. Doesn't look like it's doing very good. Apparently he does not have a green thumb. And then on the other side of the cabin, there is a cleared area that looks like a graveyard. There's not gravestones, but there's like a grassy area, and there's like just like large stones placed pretty evenly to mark. And he leads you up towards the front. I don't have a lot of sleeping space. It's just it's a one-room cabin. It's just me. But I have a lot of land, just not on that side. I don't like when people walk on top of the other people. But up front, there's some room if you want to put up some tents.
Did you,
Or you're welcome to stay in the cabin too, but it'll just be on the floor.
How long have these, and he's gonna point, been there?
Oh, well, a long time. I mean, I've been adding to it. When somebody's unfortunate enough to die in these woods, they end up here. But yeah, my parents looked after it too. You're muted.
Oh, insight check.
Oh,
I just realized how crazy
can I assist?
No, would Bastille know the history of this place? Because I do, but does Bastille know the history of this place?
Not really. You haven't looked it up since you got here
Oh, yeah, shit.
to this plane,
That's right.
yeah. But yeah, go. Anybody who wants to make an insight check, go for it.
Ooh,
I'll just use the help action.
Dirty 20. And what did somebody say? Help?
Yeah, Jack was gonna help you.
Okay. And
Bastille got
and a 10, so dirty 20.
Bastille got a 14.
Okay. Seems to be telling the truth, yeah. There's nothing.
We'll camp just outside if you don't mind.
Don't want to be an imposition or anything, so we'll just, we'll camp just outside. I agree.
Oh, it's fine. I don't really use the floor. I sleep up in the rafters.
That's really cool.
Okay.
But I think we'll sleep outside.
Okay. I have a fire pit around back if you want to cook food. I don't really cook my food. If you want to cook food, there's a fire
we
pit.
might cook and use it to keep warm for the night. Maybe we'll sleep out there by the fire pit. How's that sound?
Yeah, there should be enough room out there. If any of the garden's in your way, you can just dig it up. It's pretty dead anyway.
I'll pick out my mess kit and I'll go set up for tea.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and end here. So, that gives you all some time to think if you want to have any more conversation with him before you take a long rest. So we're gonna end with you arriving at the cabin, and we can start the evening next session.
Before he kills us all in our sleep.
I didn't realize how much of a serial killer this sounded like.
He's
I was like,
so adorable and
I
creepy.
love him so much.
I love him.
I'm into it, but I fully expect to die in the next session.
Okay,
like,
let me do.
This is the level.
Let me do the outro real quick, and then we can chat. All right, that's going to conclude today's session. There's a big crash over there. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you next time. Bye!